Hi, hello, good morning, dear students. Welcome to online classes for UG students COVID 19 crisis for the academic year 2020-21. This is Pinnindi Ramreddy, Assistant Professor of English, Government Degree College, Mahbubabad, District Mahbubabad. Here are the two definitions of the great philosophers regarding our topic is until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. It was said by C.J. Jung. The another great philosopher, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. These two were said by the great philosophers C.J. Jung and Aristotle. Here, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom means, first of all, we should know about ourselves. It is the great wisdom of our wisdom of beginning. See, this topic which is prescribed for our first year, first semester syllabus. Now, let us discuss the introductory part of the syllabus. As every electronic gadget is created to meet a specific need, so likewise is every human on the surface of the earth. Here on this ground, every electronic gadget is created to meet a specific need. Say here, every electronic thing, electronic gadget, why it was created? To get the specific need for the human beings. So likewise, every human on the surface of the earth, like the human also, every human being also was created on this ground on this earth by God to specific need. It means each and everybody is having the specific need on this earth. God has created us to fill a particular spot, to dominate it with something He has deposited in us. See here, God has created us to fill a particular spot. What is the spot? And why He was created? To dominate the spot with something He has deposited in us. So He has created us to fill a particular spot, means particular thing. To dominate the particular thing, He has created the ability, the potentiality. He has given the gift to us. Looking at the word potent, what is the meaning of the potence? Potent, it means something that is unused, which is hidden in you but not showing outside. That should be bring out, that hidden capacity should bring out an untapped resource. Potential means capable of being, but not yet in existence, latent. The potential means it is a capable of meaning. It's a being. It's a capacity. What I mean is this: God did not give us these potentials for decoration, but it is for us to discover and use it for His purpose and to benefit mankind. Thus, God, He has not given the potential to show the decoration, for your decoration, but it is for us to discover. It is given for the human beings to discover something and use it for His purpose and to benefit of mankind. Why the human beings were created by God? For each individual has a specific purpose. So the God says, to discover the specific purpose, you have to utilize the potentiality for the benefit of the mankind. That is why I will be taking you briefly on a journey of self-discovery. And I believe that at the end short ebook, you understand God's original plan for you, and you will begin to see its manifestation in your life. See, that is why I will be taking you briefly on a journey of self-discovery. So I will give some self-discovery explanation. And I believe that at the end, short ebook, you understand God's original plan for you, and you will begin to see its manifestation in your life. See, after completion of this, why you are created here, you will be understood. So please spare me a few minutes out of your precious time as we embark on this journey. So to know that why you are created, for what purpose you are created here, please spare your time, though you are busy, spare few minutes to listen to me. Here, let us see what is know thyself. Know thyself is an ancient Greek aphorism. An aphorism is a short, condensed, instructive saying. Know thyself. It is an ancient Greek aphorism. What is an aphorism? It is a short, condensed, instructive saying. Aphorism means it's a very short, condensed, instructive saying. In ancient Greece, the saying was meant to be a warning to those who boosted too much or those who did not pay attention to public opinion. In ancient days, the public used to warn this word used to warn the people who are boosted themselves too much and also who did not pay attention on public opinions. For today, it is for students and youngsters today. Today the people, they are not showing the interest, and they are who are boosting. It is for those people. It is relevant advice. It is very relevant advice nowadays. It is important that one understands oneself. We should be aware of our own talents and aptitudes. First of all, we as the people, as the students, as the learners, we have to understand what is our talent. We have to aware to know what is our talent and what are the aptitudes. This discovery will be the platform and beginning of a lifetime of learning and growth. This discovery means here what we are trying to know about our talent and the aptitude of us. It is the platform and beginning of lifetime of learning and growth, which will become like a platform to know about us, and which will become useful to us to develop in our life. One important tool of self discovery is paying attention to and taking note of your own experiences, actions, and reactions. See, one is the important tool of self discovery is you pay attention to and taking note of your own experiences. Say what you are getting the experiences, you have to note down one by one all of them. It will become a great valuable information to you for yourself, actions and reactions. What is self discovery? True leadership excellence is not a product of a course of study but a course in self discovery. Here, self discovery is simply finding or uncovering your own individuality. You are created as an original product, not a counterfeit. You are created as an original product, not a duplicate. You are created independently as an entity, and you need to discover your originality. You are created independently. You need to discover the originality. In the pursuit of self discovery, we often encounter the challenge of identity crisis. In this, we will get some identity crisis while we are pursuing the self discovery. Identity refers to the stable, defining characteristics of a person that makes them an individual. Having a solid sense of identity requires a thorough understanding of oneself, traits, thought, pattern, strength, weakness. And here, the solid sense of identity, it means which requires a thorough understanding of oneself. He has to understand oneself, himself, his traits, his thought pattern, his strength, and what are the weakness of his. Identity crisis. Let us see what is. According to Erickson, an identity crisis is a time of intensive analysis and exploration of different ways of looking at oneself. Yeah, it is being experienced at various points throughout life, particularly at a point of great change. Example: beginning of a new job, graduating from the tertiary institution. See here, when we look at an article in an angle, we can explain in different angles, different ways. Like a person who gets a job, who joins job in the first day, he will after leaving the college, his mind will be filled with different ideas, different things. All those he will get in his mind. I have come to discover that most people that do not understand themselves, their purpose and potential, fall for everything that comes their way. Say here, most of the people, they cannot understand themselves and what are their purpose and what is the potential of them. Knowing yourself is the beginning of wisdom. Aristotle, what he has said. When they find their friends engaging in an activity without knowing the reason, they also want to be because they don't have their personal identity. When he look at his friends, they are engaged in some activities, some work. He too joined with his friends, but why he is joining he did not know, because he are those people, they don't have their personal identity, just they are working like a group member. This knowledge will help you in most decisions you make, like career path, choice of friends, and choice of what you read and listen to. So when you think, when you get experience, it will help you in most decisions you make, like career path means it will make you to get a better life path, choice of friends, and choice of what you read and listen to. Before you can be excellent in anything you do, you need to answer these three important questions. So if we want to become an excellent, you have to answer these three important questions. Let us see what are they. The three important questions are: person, your potential, your purpose. You can make a question yourself: who am I? Answer this question of your own. Your person. What is my gift? Answer the question of your potential. How and whom can I serve? Answer the question of your purpose. Like with these three, who am I? The person. What is my gift? Potential. What is my purpose? Your purpose. This is three-piece formula: personal, potential, purpose, discovery. This three-piece formula should be discovered. I am. The first point of call is to know God and understand. Understanding and relationship with Him helps you understand who you are. The first thing you have to know what God, who is God, and what is the relationship between you and God. After that, you can answer you can understand who you are. It is a answer for first question. First of all, you have to understand the God. Then you can make answer to your question. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew the and I before thou came forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee unto the nations. Jeremiah. See here, before I formed thee in the belly means when he was, before he formed in the mother womb in the belly, I knew thee. I knew the he knows was that. And before thou came forth out of the womb, before they came out from the womb means the stomach of the mother, I sanctified thee and I ordained thee. I sanctified you and I ordained you unto the nations. It was said by the Jeremiah, who hath saved us and called us with an holy calling, not according to your own works, but according to his own purpose and grace, which was given us in Christ Jesus before the world began. He said it was started before the world began. No one is a mistake. God has specific purpose and plan for every individual. Here, see, no one has come to this ground, how come to this world by not a mistake. Here, God has specific purpose and plan for every individual. See, who created us, that God, He has specific purpose for what He was created each and every individual. God has given unto every man a talent or potential according to his or her ability. Your ability to discover them and put to a proper use gives you fulfillment in life. Here, the God has given. You have to find out what is your ability. You have to discover them. What are the potentials you are having, and make use of your potentials and fulfill in your life. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, and unto every man according to his several ability, and straightway to his journey. See, the God has, one has given 5 talents, the other one has given 2, the other one has given 1, and unto every man according to his several ability. Like every on the individual ability, the man God has given different the individual potentials to the people. Personal discovery. Who in the world am I? That is the greatest puzzle. Lewis Carroll. Personal discovery. See how it is, how he is discovering himself. This is about understanding your personal self. Most people don't know who they are really are. Their personality, traits, temperament, etc. So actually, what we are, what is the potentiality we are having? Like most of the people, they did not know, they won't know. When you have an understanding of these various traits, it helps you in decision making about your life and future. It helps you understand your strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. When you have that deep idea, sound idea on your potentiality, then you can very clearly, you can understand your strength, you can understand your weakness, you understand what are the opportunities and the threats what you are going to face. Your personality, it is the essence of who you are and how you appear to other people. It lends continuity to other identity over time, tying together your early childhood and ongoing life experiences, your unique approach to the people and events around you, and your aspirations and apprehensions on how you may develop in the future. First of all, you have your personality. You, what is your personality, how you appear to the people, and what is your ability, what is your individuality, your identity, that you have to know in affect, and is affected by how others perceive and respond to you. When you look at when you will be observed by other people, how they affects and how they affected by how others perceive and respond to you, how they will respond to you, you can understand. It is reflected in the things you say, you, the way you feel and the way you choose to lead your life. The the reflection of the other people's on you, that is how you lead your life. What do you say, the things you say, the way you feel and the way you choose to lead your life, it will be understood by the other people. They will show their affection on you and they respond to you. It is also reflected in the way others perceive and respond to you, as well as in your personal beliefs, goals and expectations, hopes and fears, even the way you perceive other people and interpret their behaviors. The more you understand about your personality, the better you can understand your actions, your feelings and your relationships. So it means you have to understand. You first of all, you try to interpret their behavior, other people's, and you have to understand your personality. And you have to understand your actions, your feelings and your relationships. Briefly, I will go deep into personality types using the Berkeley personality profile, which uses the big five personality dimension. Let us see the big five personality test. See here your results: closer minded, open to new experiences. When you think with closed mind, we can we be ready to open the new experiences. Disorganized, conscious, introverted, extroverted, disagreeable, agreeable, calm, relaxed, nervous, high strung. The big five dimension captures an entire continuum of individual differences, such that the behavioral characteristics of people at one end of the dimension is the opposite of the behavior at other extreme. We have different personality tests you can conduct to determine or have an idea of your personality. Two of them would be mentioned in this material, but you can google to get the others and also conduct a personality. See, in the previous chart we have seen the five test is the five dimensions captures an entire continuum of individual differences, such that the behavioral characteristics of people at the end of the dimension is the opposite of the behavior. So here another thing is, we have different personality tests you can conduct to determine to or have an idea of your personality. Two of them, let us take the two, and the others you can go through the google to get it. The Myers-Briggs personality test. You see, once you can search through the google what is this, you will get a deep idea. Berkeley personality profile, the big five personality dimension of Berkeley's: expressive style, extroversion, ranges from being quiet, restrained, introverted to being energetic, enthusiastic, and extroverted, or anywhere in between. Next, interpersonal style agreeableness ranges from being aloof, not friendly, cold, distant, inconsiderate, or even cruel at one extreme to being warm, generous, and even self sacrificing at the other. Work style consciousness it concerns the extent to which an individual focuses on tasks and meets responsibilities ranging from preferring to procrastinate and take it easy to working hard with intense dedication to commitments. That is work style consciousness. Emotional style neuroticism concerns an individual's temperament and typical way of dealing with stress, ranging from being calm, relaxed, and even tempered to being moody and emotionally intense. Intellectual style openness. It reflects the extent to which you are geared towards new experiences and ideas. Refers to the extent to which a person favors familiar and traditional ideas and experiences or prefers to question the norms, taking an original, creative, or analytical approach towards life. That is intellectual style openness. Knowing your personality will help you understand and control recurrent patterns in your own life experiences. It might be leading you to repeatedly make the same type of life choices, seek out the same type of personal, like the above five or the different dimensions. Relationships drift into the same type of work situations and experience the same type of worries, delights, or frustrations. See, you need to understand that your personality doesn't outrightly determine God's purpose for your life. It is just a way of realizing your status as a human. First of all, you have to understand as a human being what is your way. You have to realize what I mean by this. It's very easy for you to conclude that because you are an introvert. When you realize yourself, then you can conclude yourself an introvert, cool, calm, and reserved. You might not find yourself functioning in any leadership position in the future. Moses wasn't eloquent. After God made his purpose known to him, he was still conscious of his personality. The book of Exodus, chapter 3 and 4 in the Holy Bible covers the story. See here. Then Moses said to the Lord, "Oh my Lord, I am not eloquent neither before nor since you have spoken to your servant, but I am slow of speech and slow of tongue." The other one is God uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise so that his glory will be made known. You might possess some character that does not incline or support what you envisage of becoming in life, and you are almost getting confused and asking yourself if this was the purpose you were created to fulfill. My admonition to you this day is that you should ask God for help. He has sufficient grace to help you fulfill your ministry. In our weakness, His strength is made perfect. Here, if you ask the God, He may not give the sufficient grace to help you fulfill your ministry. That is why we have the Holy Spirit, and it's important that every Christian is filled with this Spirit. Yeah. He was timid to identify with potential discovery. The potential of an average person is like a huge ocean unsailed, a new continent unexplored, a world of possibilities waiting to be released and channeled towards some great good. It was said by Brian Tracy. See, potential discovery, how it is. Potential discovery is about discovering talents, gifts God has embedded in you during creation that are meant to create solutions to problems. Here, potential discovery means it is a talent, it's a gift God has embedded in you during creation. While you creating, God has embedded in you to create solutions to the problems. Potential should be in form of gifts, talents, which is innate. The potential means it is an innate, it is inborn. All you need to discover it and skills which could be acquired through formal or informal training. You discover the talents by asking yourself what are those things you do with ease without a formal training or education. Things you are just good at naturally, example painting, writing, speaking, sports. You see, the things, the abilities, capacities, painting, writing, speaking, sports, etc. Briefly, here are 10 questions to help you discover your potential. Think about each of these questions carefully and answer them honestly. Record your responses. See, there are 10 questions are there. You have to ask the questions yourself and ask them, make the answers with on the honesty and record the answers on your own. What is my deepest desire? What are the things you want most in life? The deepest desires means what you want to do. What is my passion? What is like, what is my passion? What is the thing you simply must to do? What animates or energizes you? What makes you forget to eat or sleep? See, what is my passion? You have to answer those questions and answer them. And what makes me angry? And also the other question is, what makes me angry? What do you wish you could change about the wall? What are the things you consider unjust, inadequate, or inferior in quality? What ideas are persistent? What ideas, inventions, innovations keep coming back to you? What do I constantly imagine? What is your vision for your life or others' life? What do I want to do for humanity? What problem would you like to solve? What need would you fill? What are my recurring dreams? What do you daydream about doing or accomplishing? What do you wish you could do if you could do anything? What brings me the greatest fulfillment? What activities, project courses, project courses, jobs, and hobbies have brought you the most fulfillments? What could I do forever even if there was no monetary compensation? What would you do most of the time even if you never earned any money for it? What would I rather be doing? What would you prefer to be doing right now? What would you do today if you had the day off to do anything you wanted? Review all these answers for these questions. You do answers honest and record them and review your answers, highlight recurring them, their themes, and noting how your answer fits into the picture of you, of who you are and what you enjoy doing. Answer these questions will give you an understanding of your potentials and how you can channel them to achieving God's purpose for your life. When you answer all these questions and when you when you answer all these questions, when you understand of your potential and everything, why you can understand why the purpose the God has created you on this ground, what the potential He has given, what the God is achieving with your potentials. There are four basic stages in potential discovery. Let us see what are they. Understanding stage, realization stage. Here, what is understanding stage? This is a stage of understanding that there is something we call potential and you have a measure of it in you. So in this understanding stage, you have to understand what is the potential in you and measure of it. And the realization stage, this is where you realize that God has deposited something inside you and it takes you to discover it. The potential in you will only come to reality if only you accept that you are full of potentials, that where the potential what the God has given you have to realize. Then only you can accept and you can utilize them. Realization begets actualization. Developing stage, this stage comes up after you have an understanding and realization of your potentials. You have to develop or refine it. Education alone cannot give you a gift, it can help you refine a gift. Gold is a good example. In its crude state it's not attractive, therefore it needs a refinement to give you the desired gold. See here, developing stage means when you develop, when you understand, when you realize your potentials. Here you have to develop or refine it, like to get your potentials and to become a matured man, to become a good skilled man, you have to realize yourself. Here the education alone, it cannot give you a gift, it cannot make you a gift, it can help you to refine a gift. That education will make you to refine your gift, the potential. The best example is the gold. How it is when it comes from the first stage. After refining, today it is a costly ornament. Co- to develop or refine your gifts, you have to spend time alone in thought. To refine your gifts, what you have to do, spend time alone in thought. You have to spend the time to think about it. Write down your desires and visions. You note down what are your desires and visions. Read books relating to your potential, and also read the books relating to your potentiality. Identify people who can help you, and you don't meet whomever. You first of all, you have to identify who are eligible to you, who are helpful to you. Take advantage of the opportunity to learn. Volunteer your services. Your gift might be music. You are naturally gifted. You have perfect pitch. You play by ear or sing like a nightingale. But to use this gift effectively, to perform at a professional level, to compose music others can reproduce, or to teach people in church or in a college, or you will need to study music for formally. That is the process of development. It is very essential to having a refined output. Actualization stage. This is the stage where the outcome of the refined gift is being used to achieve God's purpose of your life. Before actualization, the experience may not be pleasing. Friends and family may antagonize you. You might even have to change your circle of influence to actualize your potential. After actualization, you can use the refined gift to serve humanity or make it a source of income. Purpose of discovery. If you can't figure out your purpose, fi- figure out your passion, for your passion will lead you right into your purpose. Bishop T.D. Jakes. Purpose and yours. God has created you for a particular purpose, and you must discover it. Purpose is just something you have been destined and designed to do per time. Here, God has created you for a particular purpose. What is the purpose? You have to find out. It is something that anytime you are around it, you feel a sensation burning within you. You feel there is a way you can make this better. You feel an eagle calling onto the eaglet in you. The passion is just there. That is your purpose calling out to you. Passion is a very strong enthusiastic feeling about a person or thing. It can cause you act in a dangerous way. Passion is motivated by a vision, birthed from a conviction and produced by sense of purpose. Miles Mount. Look at the account of Jesus. These are few examples of men who were passionate about something. Is there something you can lay down your life for that, even when people are seeing the negative, when all hope is lost, you can still stand firm. Purpose is original intent for your life, and it must be found. It is the reason for which we exist, the thing the Creator sent us to do. They understand purpose. Every experience you go through in life is preparing you for that great purpose God has planned for you. Personal and potential discovery helps you discover your purpose. Purpose changes per time. That is why you have to be spiritually inclined to know God's purpose for you per time, and until you fulfill the purpose for a particular phase of your life, you can't move to the next. A specific purpose at different times accumulates to a future purpose you have been designed to fulfill. God can reveal to you what He wants you to do with your life, and also give a step by step approach to achieving it. Purpose is different from your career or course of study. For some, it is attached to it. For some, it's not. What is your purpose of being in school? What is the purpose of for the situation you find yourself in now? when you find purpose at every stage and phase of your life, fulfilling destiny won't be a difficult task. And like a earlier mentioned, God is major factor in whatever discovery you are making. My people perish became because they lack proper knowledge. Knowledge is key in taking a mastery of yourself and a full delivery of your potentials and God's purpose for your life. Excellence is a virtue every true child of God must aspire to attain. And as God has opened your eyes to understand who you are and why you are created, you will begin to manifest excellence in all you do in the precious name of. Thank you. Thank you, students, for having the patience to listen my topic. Thank you very much.